Hey, it's Ryan, and here we are with another episode of Marlborough Minute, where we bring you quick, feel-good stories about the wonderful things that are happening right here in your city. I have two amazing guests with me today. We have Randy Scott, who's a member of the Lions Club, and Kathleen Gano, who is part of the Marlborough Junior Women's Club. And they are here to talk about an exciting, I don't want to give it away, but it's going to be sort of a party happening this summer. So, Randy, maybe you can fill us in with the details about what's going on.
So we've gotten together with a couple of the other groups in town, the Freemasons, the Eagles,
Rotary Club.
The Rotary Club, yep. We've all gotten together because we all do things within the community to help the community. And we were talking, and the idea just kind of happened to be in agreement with everybody. So on May 7th at Ward Park in Marlborough, we're going to put on a free festival for families, and it's called Family Fun Festival.
Oh, I love it.
Very creative.
Yes.
And it's all of the groups putting this together, and we're going to have food, we're going to have games, we're going to have entertainment, and
Wonderful.
It's all going to be free. There's things you can buy. There'll be vendors.
What kind of vendors are we talking about? Kathleen, do you know who's showing up?
We are looking for, we have some artisans and crafters, this kind of family-oriented vendors. With the games, the clubs came together. We wanted three components, one entertainment, one activity, and then a little bit of exposure for ourselves so that the community can really figure out who we are as the nonprofits, because we're usually pretty quiet. And it was actually you, Ryan, that brought us together.
Really?
In your nonprofit night. I think that was where we started talking. But the activities are going to be geared to kids. So we've got dancing we've got a couple bands that are coming, and they'll be dancing, spin art,
fun,
candle making.
So lots of hands-on activities and a chance
basketball clinic, right?
A chance to know all these different nonprofits as well. Now, a lot of these nonprofits, which I've gotten to know so well over the past year, are so special because they do so many. They have so many positive outreach things, and some of them are a little bit more serious. We're talking about battling addiction and people that are paying for hospital bills and helping girls find prom dresses that might be in need. Wonderful things that these nonprofits do. And this is a little different because it's just a fun, uplifting event where you all get to collaborate, right?
The community needs to be happy.
Agreed.
You know, joy is something that we all need. There's been some missing over the last few years. We're trying to bring that back and get the community to meld a little bit and enjoy each other.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, they're going to get to meet us, because one of the things I can tell you, all of these clubs, all of these groups that do this stuff, it's all people like Kathleen and myself that want to go out and help somebody and do something, but it's very hard to do that by yourself.
Right.
If you join a group, you've got a smorgasbord of things that you can jump in and say, I'd like to do that. That's not my bag.
Right.
And in the end, somebody else is going to do well, and you're going to feel pretty good about having done that. And so we're opening the door to that too.
And what I love is this little conversation that was happening earlier saying, and going forward, now we've continued to build these bonds between these nonprofit groups. So, we need 5 more volunteers to get this event going. You can reach out to Junior Women's Club or vice versa and have that ongoing collaboration.
We are collaborating for the food. The big question was, how do we address food at this event? And so the nonprofits are coming together to, do the traditional hamburgers and hot dogs.
Perfect.
And so we need a lot of volunteers to keep that running for the event. So we are collaborating in that area as well.
Tell me about the music that we have going on. Did you pick out any acts yet? Who's showing up?
We have a couple of bands.
Okay.
We have Killer Color.
Fun.
They're a great group, and they're really going to address that 12 to 16
Explain who Killer Color is for those who might not
know.
know.
Killer Color is I don't know if they're punk rock, but they're a pretty hard rock group. They're young kids.
Yeah.
They're young kids. They're 11, 12 years old, 13 years old.
They're part of the Rock Institute. Is that right, Alex? That's
right. They've been doing this for 4 or 5 years
Yeah.
now. And so they're going to be there, and then we have Flashback coming, and that's going to be more for the older generation. So, there again, it's the whole family we're addressing. We've got a little bit of everything going on, but we're going to have a beer garden so that,
You're thirsty?
If you're thirsty,
Yeah.
you can relax, yeah.
Wonderful. Is any of this going to act as a fundraiser for your different organizations? You said it's a free event. Do we need to come with cash on hand, or how is it going to work?
Yeah, you'll need cash because there's things to buy. There'll be vendors.
Wonderful.
There'll be
And
vendors
the
there.
beer garden, we're not giving away free beer.
We're not giving away. We can't do that by law.
Okay.
The Marlborough Junior Women's Club is doing a Mother's Day basket raffle, so that will be our fundraiser. So if we'll have some donated gift cards and things for a Mother's Day event, and so you can buy a raffle ticket for the basket.
Wonderful. Now, the city was known for having some events in Ward Park, but like we said, it all sort of fell off the map for a little bit. So this is exciting, and this is very different, right?
Right. It's daytime, first of all, before it was at nighttime. So some of the problems that you would have in the evening, especially with the beer garden, those we don't think is going to be an issue whatsoever.
No.
So we're trying to make this a little more vanilla than what we had before. It doesn't need to be the biggest party in the world, but we want it to be a really nice party.
It's about unity. It's about bringing people together. After the past few years with COVID and all of that, it's bringing the community back together, and it's particularly celebrating families.
Wonderful. Now, I understand we're still looking for sponsors, so if there are any big businesses watching out there with some money to spend, this is a great opportunity to really give back and get involved in your community, right?
Yeah. So we have a couple corporate sponsors that have already raised their hand. We could use one or two more, and that's the city of Marlborough has been great helping us organize this. But there's still details that we
All
have
the
to pay
permitting,
for.
I don't want to hear about that boring stuff. This is going to be
No, but that's why. Hence the corporate sponsors. We really
Right.
do need to help. Get a little bit of financial help. We are nonprofits, but.
Right.
And we're not looking to make this be a profit-making event. We're looking to raise enough money so that we'll be able to just continue on
back.
next year. Yeah.
Well, that's that nonprofit model.
Right.
Spend what you've got and make the most of it, and
Yep.
hopefully you got a little left over to start the ball rolling again the next year, right?
Exactly.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Any other news we need? Let's repeat the date one more time.
May 7th.
May 7th.
Which is a Sunday, from 11 to 3.
And is there a Facebook or website or anywhere we can find more
There
information?
will be, and we will definitely share that with you as soon as we have that up and running. I guess just save the date and plan to join us. That would be awesome.
And still, we've got some time away. If you're watching and you've even thought about getting involved with any of these nonprofits in the area, it's never too late to get involved. It's not like there's a hard deadline to get involved. It's all rolling applications and starting up. So whether it's the Marlborough Junior Women's Club, the Lions, the Rotary, the Eagles, or the Freemasons, these are wonderful groups in our community that are all coming together for this awesome event. And you're always looking for new members, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Every single day, yeah.
Every day. I love it. Well, thank you both for being on Marlborough Minute. That brings us to the end of another episode. If you're a group in the area that would like to promote something wonderful happening right here in the city, please be in touch. I'd love to have you on the show. This is Ryan. Take care.